I mean, it starts with the organization and the coaches. I mean, they've set a culture here that it was started before I was even here, and so you get a lot of guys in here that learn how we do things. We have a lot of veterans on our team, and when you bring in new guys, you just show them by the way you act. And we luckily for us, Brett Veach and Coach Reed brought in a lot of guys that were ready to work and wanted to get out there as quickly as possible. And I think you've seen as the season's gone on, those rookies are getting better, and then the veterans are starting to hit the right moment going into the playoffs.
Patrick, you all seem to have a lot of fun out there today to bring around the Rosie formation. Even Colin Saunders lining up in the backfield. Colin tells me in the locker room if you had thrown it to him, he would have caught it. What's your confidence level that if you do throw it to Saunders, he's able to secure that for a touchdown?
I told Colin, I was like, I'm pretty sure Trav was wide open as my second read, but I was just like, I got to give him a chance. And there was like a linebacker almost stumbled. I don't know if he'd have caught it. He actually has really good hands, but I don't know about his vertical, so I don't know if I'd have been able to throw him a jump ball. Yeah, we work on stuff throughout the entire season, and then try to call it in the right moments. And Coach Reed gives us some freedom to do some of our own flair to it, and so that circle one was one that we had ran some plays like it, and we talked about it on the side, and we were like, hey, let's see if we do this, get some confusion going to throw something back. And all the things, it has to work, and it worked. We just got the holding penalty, so we'll have to get some good stuff going for the playoffs, and whenever we run it, has to work.
Patrick, how much was the circle play? First of all, was it Snow Globe or Arctic Circle? And second, how much did you have to say in how that got designed to begin with?
Yeah, it's a combination. It's like reindeer personnel, Arctic Circle, Snow Globe. I just call it Snow Globe's easiest way to. That's why I said it out there. It's the easiest way to say it. It's a long play call, but yeah, it was something we had kind of practiced on actually last year of doing that kind of getting confusion going and getting to the line and snapping it. We didn't get the chance to run it last year. It kind of got thrown, not away, but you kind of, as you season gets started up, you go back to the basics. And as the season went back on, I was like kind of nudging Coach Reed. I was like, hey, let's bring it back in a different way. And we didn't have that throwback on it the last time we ran it. So hopefully we can maybe do it again and get back to whatever we ran last time and get another touchdown.
Patrick, you were pretty critical of your own play last week. Your first pass today obviously goes for 67. Can you walk us through that? It didn't look like Justin was your first read on that play. I wonder if you could walk us through that and also just hitting a deep ball on your first pass.
Yeah, I mean, I still could have been better, especially in the second half. But, yeah, it was nice to get that going early, especially. And like you said, Justin wasn't the first read, but he was kind of like those alert. He's like an alert where you get your eyes there just to see. And he did a good job on that motion. He didn't get the ball thrown to him all practice, and he was just staying alive. And they played a coverage that they don't play a lot, where they're playing a little two into the field. He kind of got down that where would be the red line, the sideline, and I was able to get the ball to him and make a play. I was disappointed he didn't score. He's supposed to be like the fastest dude on the field, but he didn't get in there. So I'm sure McCole and Marquez will give him a little crap for that.
Patrick, I'm wondering what it felt like to step on the field for the first time after Damar Hamlin's injury.
Yeah, it was definitely weird, man. I mean, it's a game that you love, a game that you've played your entire life, and you've enjoyed, had so many great moments, and it's brought so many great things to you. But obviously, with the situation that happened on Monday night with Damar, I mean, you still have that in the back of your mind. Not him going down or anything like that, but just you want to be there for him. There's so much stuff bigger than football that was kind of in your mind. And so I was just glad we were able to get out there. And even though we were the first team back, we were able to get through there with not a lot of injuries. And guys were able to just go out there and enjoy it and have fun again. And I said it at the end of the game there to the broadcast, but it helped out a lot that he was able to make that video. Even though I didn't see it, he made the video and was able to talk to his teammates again, and everything's looking great because that gives you a little bit of that final thing, like, all right, this is what we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to go out there and give joy to not only us but the rest of the world watching us.
We'll do three more. Patrick, you're 27-3 against the AFC West. Did division wins mean more to you?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that was something that was instilled with me right when I got here is we were going to focus on the AFC West opponents. We believe we have one of the best divisions, not the best division in football. And so we know if we can handle business in the AFC West, it's going to put us in the position to be where we want to be at the end of the year. And so, like I've said a lot, is our first goal is win the AFC West. Second goal is to get home field advantage, which we're in a weird spot there. But now we're gonna get this bye and try to get back to the playoffs. Get a home game at Arrowhead and try to handle business there against what will be another great football team. If you look at the AFC in general, every single team, 1 through really 8, 9, can make a run at the Super Bowl. So we know we're gonna get a good test no matter who it is.
Patrick, just again back to the spin play, just in this sense, how much does that speak to just sort of the general creativity among you guys and how it keeps this fresh and vibrant in a lot of ways that go to work?
Yeah,
and
no,
one
I mean,
follow up.
yeah, it's you have to have fun out there. I mean, we practice hard. We go out there and we try to get the best out of every single day. But the coaches let us have fun, and I think that's what keeps us going. And it's a long season, a lot of practices, and sometimes you just want to play the games. But we built this culture of let's go out there and practice, have a great time doing it, enjoy it, have fun. But at the same time, let's be great. And that's stuff that, like I said, was here before I even got here, and I'm just glad I'm in this organization and get to do it every single day.
And then just a quick follow-up, just seeing Kadarius, again, add another dimension. How much do you think he's looking like he'll be a real factor for you guys going forward in ways that we couldn't have seen before?
Yeah, even more than I think we thought. I mean, we knew he was talented, but for him to get accustomed to the offense this fast and be able to be out there for multiple plays now, and even if he's not getting the football, he's in the right spot, he's doing the right things, he's getting himself open. It just adds another dimension. He's a special type of talent that's different than any player that I think I've played with as far as the way he's able to move. And so he's getting better and better at running routes that we run in this offense. I think y'all saw that today. And now let's try to get 17 back, another speed guy, and I think this offense can even take it even another step.
Pat, just wondering about Max Crosby. Played him against him now for a few years here. As a quarterback, does he always capture your attention? Know where he is? What's he doing?
He's an absolute monster. I mean, at the end of the day, that's it. I mean, we know. I mean, we have a plan for him. Everybody has a plan for him. He does a good job of still making an impact on the game. And we go at it. I mean, he's a competitor like I am, but I have so much respect for him because the way he plays. Because sometimes when you're that good and that talented, you can take plays off, and he takes 0 plays off. He plays the run, the pass, whatever it is, every single play as hard as you can.
All right, thank you.